Welcome back, guys. I'm Mark Wong, and today we are in the tech room, your trusty companion for all things tech. Whether you're a tech enthusiast looking for the latest innovations or a casual user seeking honest reviews, you've come to the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the realm of gadgets, gaming consoles, PCs, and more. In this video, we will be featuring the best GPUs for 1080p gaming in 2024. We're pairing up the mightiest warriors for 1080p gaming, from budget-friendly setups to mid-range performers, and all the way to the top-tier beasts. We've got the perfect match for your 1080p gaming dreams. To help you further, there are timestamps and direct links to all the products in the description below. Also, be sure to take a look at our links for the updated prices because, as you know, GPU prices are subject to change. So let's get started. For our budget pick, we have the Intel Arc A580 priced at $169.97 at the time of making this video. This unit is arguably one of the best price to performance graphics cards out there, especially if you have a pretty tight budget with 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. This makes the A580 the ideal choice for lighter multiplayer games where you don't need to play at the highest settings. When paired with the right CPU, this can even go up to 200 or more FPS, making it an excellent choice for competitive gamers. However, one thing we do want to point out is that this unit isn't the best when it comes to driver optimization. The reason is that Intel is quite new to manufacturing graphics cards. Another great budget option is Radeon's RX 6600, priced at $179.99. This card also features 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM. Compared to the A580, this card is around 5% faster, allowing you to get frame rates of up to 70 to 80 FPS on the highest settings in some games. Since this card offers good driver optimization, you might want to consider this if you have the extra money to spare. Now, if you want to spend a bit more for something that gives more performance, we recommend the RX 6650 XT, priced at $219.99. This card, much like the two previous entries, also features 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM. However, its power does show, as you'll be getting up to 85 FPS when gaming on the highest settings. This makes it a bit more future-proof and the better choice if good visuals matter when playing high-demanding titles. If you want to go for something a bit more powerful, you can opt for a GPU by NVIDIA. We have 3 of them actually, but we'll save the third one for later on. The first one is the RTX 4060, priced at $292.97. Much like the others on today's list, it offers 8 gigabytes of VRAM and is around 10% faster than the 6650 XT on average. This unit goes up to 91 FPS in high demanding titles in high to ultra settings. Our second pick is the RTX 3060, priced at $284.98. The difference here is that the 3060 offers 12 gigabytes of VRAM. However, the 3060 gives you around 80 FPS on average, which makes it 18% slower than the 4060 while being priced just a few dollars cheaper. Of course, when we look at price to performance, the 4060 is the better pick, but it doesn't stop there. If the games you'll be playing require more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM, the 3060 is the better option. But more often than not, I personally believe it's best to go for the newer 4060. Now, when it comes to raw performance, we recommend the RX 6750 XT, priced at $309.99. With 12 gigabytes of VRAM, this GPU offers around 20% better performance compared to the 4060. This allows you to play AAA titles with FPS up to 100 in optimized settings. When playing competitive games, on the other hand, the RX 6750 XT is able to run Fortnite in performance mode with an average of 370 FPS. Finally, we have the high-end option from NVIDIA. You've guessed it, we have the RTX 4060 Ti, priced at $389.99. The 4060 Ti is pretty much similar to the RX 6750 XT when it comes to performance, averaging about 110 FPS in AAA titles. However, this unit only offers 8 gigabytes of VRAM, which makes the RX 6750 XT still offer the best price to performance. However, if you are a big NVIDIA fan and would still want to get the best value 1080p GPU that they can offer, the 4060 Ti is the perfect choice. They do offer DLSS after all. It's worth noting that the 4060 Ti even offers a 16 gigabyte version. However, it's a lot more expensive, priced at $449. Normally, we would recommend the 8 gigabytes version for most gamers, but if you're the type who really needs that extra 16 gigabytes of VRAM, then it's always an option. All in all, the RX 6750 XT is the best choice for price to performance, but if money isn't an issue for you, then you can settle for the 4060 Ti. Both these GPUs will last you a couple years and are the ideal choice if you want to max out your settings. Now, you might be wondering, what's the best CPU to pair these GPUs with? For the most part, the Ryzen 7600X price at $229.99 would be a great option for all the GPUs mentioned in this video. It boasts 6 cores and 12 threads, plus it features a max boost clock of up to 5.3 gigahertz and a base clock of 4.7 gigahertz. However, if you do have the extra money to spare and would like something more future-proof, then we recommend the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D priced at $399. This unit boasts 8 cores and 16 threads with a max boost clock of up to 5 gigahertz and a base clock of 4.2 gigahertz, making it a great option if you suddenly want to upgrade your GPU in the near future. And there you have it, folks, the best GPUs for 1080p gaming in 2024. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button. If you have a question or a product you want us to review, be sure to drop your recommendations in the comments below. Until next time, this is Mark signing off, reminding you to stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our tech rooms great.